There are so many instruments in the world with so many key features that make them stand out, but no instrument does it better than the saxophone, in my opinion at least. The saxophone has such an interesting history and range, it can go on forever and ever. From the low baritone to the high soprano, the saxophone can blend and balance with many instruments. But how was the saxophone made? Let's take a look at that. The saxophone was made by Adolph Sax, who patented the saxophone in 1847. He made the sax horn, which was supposed to produce a tone somewhere between the bugle horn and the trumpet. Sax noticed that the timbre generated was determined by the proportion given to a column of vibrating air in the tube. There are so many instruments in the saxophone family, all with one reason to blend. The main line or most common would be the soprano, alto, tenor, and baritone. Their goal in bands is to blend with other instruments, as the alto can blend with the horns and the tenor can blend with the trombone. The saxophone has such a big impact in music as it changed military bands with its blending and balancing, jazz with its booming sound, and concert bands once again due to blending and balancing. There are so many greats who played the saxophone, known for one thing or another. They established and paved the way for modern jazz with the saxophone. For example, John Coltrane, who established that he is one of the best tenor players of his generation, along with Sonny Rollins, who is one of the most influential jazz performers. The list goes on forever, but they all made a mark in history somewhere for the saxophone. The reason I find the saxophone interesting is because of the sheer power and capacity, and also the fact that I play it myself. But it helps so many other music genres with blending and balancing. Without it, jazz would be dead and military bands would have an empty hole.